On November 16th, I went down to Whatcom Creek near the baseball fields to help remove invasive species and replace them with native saplings and mulch. All of this was done to improve the local salmon habitat. We provided salmon with more food sources, reduced the possibility for eutrophication, and increased the biodiversity in the area. Here are some pictures from the creek. You got the saplings that we planted over here, and some other debris over here. Here's another better view of the creek and another sapling that we planted. There are three main trophic levels in nature's food chain. The producers who make food for everyone else, the decomposers who break down organic material and provide nutrients back to the soil, and the consumers who get the energy from eating producers and decomposers. Having an invasive species takes up present space for native producers to provide energy for decomposers and consumers. Some invasive species, such as the Himalayan blackberry, are easily fed, resilient, and spread quickly, which takes away nutrients from native salmon food. When a native species dies or sheds its leaves, the nutrients left behind in the organic material is absorbed into the soil through decomposition. All the nutrients feed back into the plant surrounding it, causing insects to thrive as well. Salmon eat all these insects, and the cycle continues. Adding mulch around the saplings is an effort in preventing eutrophication from happening at Whatcom Creek. Eutrophication is when excess nutrients from the soil leak into the water, increasing nitrogen levels. The nitrogen makes phytoplankton replicate like crazy, causing an algae bloom and increasing the food levels for decomposers. Decomposers create too much oxygen in the water, killing all living organisms on the bottom of the bed and creating a dead zone. Eutrophication essentially kills whatever was living in the body of water, and reversing eutrophication requires adding more chemicals to the water to kill the algae. You want to prevent this at all costs. Adding mulch around the saplings physically catches excess nutrients from running off into the water. It stabilizes the physical riverbank from eroding and releasing massive amounts of soil into the water, and allows for plants to grow that would absorb the nutrients in the first place. Removing invasive species increases biodiversity. Biodiversity is very important to an ecosystem because it improves overall health, makes the ecosystem more resilient to invasive species because of the more present species, it promotes greater insect diversity, and provides more diverse range of food for all of us. Biodiversity increases health of an ecosystem because it allows more species to thrive. For example, the red alder, which is native to Whatcom County, provides cover to shade for tolerant plants to grow and provide more nutrients in the soil. More available native species also means that if a catastrophic event, like a forest fire, happened that wiped out a large majority of the ecosystem, more of the species' population could potentially survive. Invasive species have a hard time establishing their roles in an ecosystem when a plant and bug life is thriving in the same area. Having a bigger and healthier ecosystem also means that more oxygen and nutrients are being created that all of us inhabit the area share.